ज्ञानमयी ज्योतिर्मयी मरियं तु दयामयी मरियं तु दयामयी मरियं तु दयामयी.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Feria. Hello children, welcome back to your social science. Standard 4th, chapter 1. What did you remember? What did you learn? Do you remember? Lesson number 1, what were we talking about? We are talking about our country, our nation. What is the name of your country? India, right? Very good. Then what did we learn in that lesson, children? Do you remember any one of you? Come on. Yes. What did we study about? Our country's location, geographical places, and what else? The extent of our country. And this is the second video of Standard 4th, lesson number 1, India, our country. The topic which I am going to take for this video is types of forest and the states and capital. Ready children? Let's go. What is this map trying to show you? Green means forest, more trees, dense forest. You know, I just explained to you in the previous video the number of forests in our country. So we are going to learn about the forests, the types of forest found in our country. What makes the forest grow, children? What are the things, what are the factors needed? How is forest grown? We can't plant trees, right? So naturally, what are the factors? Rainfall. We need rainfall. We need sunlight. And due to that, we have the natural vegetation. That is how the forests are grown all over, right? We need forests for our survival. We need the plants. And we need, because we get so many things from the plants. Let's see. What do we get from the forest? We get timber, we get firewood, wood to place fire, we want to cook food. We get wood plump, from there what is made? Paper, right. Then what do we get? We get gum, we get rubber, we get medicines, and so on and so on. Endless list. Forest is a very integral part of our living. We need them for our dependency. So many things it provides us. Very essential to take care of our forests. Now, what does forest do? What are the features of the forest? They prevent soil erosion. When you grow plants, when there are trees, the roots, they hold the mud, the soil. And what happens? Because of that, you get plenty of rain. It prevents soil erosion. Second, it prevents the floods. Because lot of moisture, yes. And what is that? We find natural variety of survival. Animals living in the forest, the wild animals. Above all, what is more important is that we get pure oxygen, air. So forest gives us air, but the plants gives us air to breathe. Now we come on to the main topic of our lesson, which we are going to study in our chapter. We learned about what forest gives us, how are the forests there, which are the factors needed for forest. Now, there are 5 main types of forest in India. found in different region of our country, depending upon the geographical and climatic conditions. Different types of trees grow in different parts of the area of our country, because the climatic is changed, the climate is different, and the geographical part, the mountainous region, the plateaus, the plains, so you will have different types of vegetation. Let's see. The first type of forest, children, we are going to learn is about evergreen forest. Evergreen forest, then we have the deciduous forest, mountain or coniferous forest. We have the marshy, tidal forest, also known as the mangrove forest. And then we have the thorn forest. Understood? 5. Let's repeat. The first one is evergreen forest, deciduous forest, mountain or coniferous forest. Then we have the marshy and tidal forest. Printed in the book is known as mangrove forest. And then we have the thorn forest. So these are the main 5 forests which we have in our country. Let's go to the next slide. Detail about evergreen forest. What is the speciality of evergreen forest, children? The speciality, the special feature of evergreen forest is that the leaves remain green throughout the year. What is the reason? The reason is plenty of rainfall, good moisture, good soil in the northern range, below the Indo-Gangetic region. Why? Fertility of land. Lot of rivers flowing there. So we have thick and nice forest, evergreen forest. The other speciality is the trees will form a canopy. You know what is a canopy? The sunlight doesn't come in. So it's full green, 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 green. Everything is green. You can see the green. Which are the special trees growing in these forests, children? Rosewood, mahogany and ebony. These are the 3 speciality there in the evergreen forest. Is it done? Yes. Let's go to the next forest. The next one is deciduous forest. What is the main feature of these forests, the deciduous forest? They shred off their leaves in summer as well as in winter. You'll have the trees without leaves in the summer and in the winter. Which are the trees growing in these deciduous forests? Again, which are they? Deciduous means very, very thick forest. The trees are too many, bushes and big, big trees close to each other. Which are the trees grown there, children? The sal tree, for wood we use sal, right? We have the sesame, very strong wood. And then we have the kikar tree. So these 3 types of huge trees are found in the deciduous forest. The next forest, let us see, is the thorn forest. So the name itself says thorn. Thorn means something pricky, right? So what will be there in the thorny forest and which area? Thorny forest means no water, no water. So which are the place where you will find them? Usually in the desert region, right? Yes. So you can see in Gujarat we have Rajasthan. This entire state is Rajasthan. Most of the thorny forests are found in the Rajasthan area. And then you find it here also below in the Deccan Plateau southwards. You will find in certain areas of the country. So very few places we find thorny. The features of these plants are that it has pricky, pointed thorns and very few leaves. You will have thorns there on that plant. That is why the name depicts as thorny forest. The mountain or the coniferous forest. See again, the name falls mountain. Where there are mountain regions fully covered with snow and then very cold climate. So that what is the features there? What is the speciality of the mountain forest? The speciality of the mountain forest is that the trees, they take the shape like a cone. You know, they grow thin from top and they grow broader downwards. You have seen the Christmas tree? Yes. It goes tip, it is very thin, and then the branches go broader towards the downward, the trunk side. Yes. So the shapes of the tree is like a cone. The very famous trees which we find there are the fir tree. Then fir tree, see the fir trees? You can see them like that, no? The oak tree, and then we have the pine tree here. And which area you will find these trees growing, children? You will find them growing in the Himalayan region, right? So three types of forest we have finished. Let's go to the fourth type of forest. The fourth is marshy. Marshy itself, you know how it is, full of water and very fertile soil. Also known as the tidal forest. And in the book we say it's mangrove forest. Why? Because lot of deposition, all the aluminium things are brought, you know, the deposition is brought by the rivers flowing from the north. From Ganga, we have Ganga here, Mahanadi and Godavari. They bring in a lot of depositions here, and that is why mangrove, and they form the Brahmaputra Delta. A triangular region is formed there, especially very good for vegetation. So this forest is basically formed because of the rivers, and a lot of rivers flowing that side, so there is a deposition of aluminum silt, and you can find lots of trees growing there. So that is why the mountain, the marshy and the tidal forest. The next forest we are over, children, and now, so all the 5 forests we have completed. Now we go to the political division of India. As I have already explained, children, there are 29 states and 7 union territories. And there are 2 types of map we are showing in this lesson. One is the political map, which shows the boundaries of the states of a country. And the government is there, the governance ruling in our India is the central government. We have the state government, and we have the capital of the state who rules all over with their administrative work. So that is the political divisions. Let us proceed further for the capitals of the state. Children, we know that Andhra Pradesh was divided on 2nd June 2014. Hyderabad remains, it's sharing the capital for the state of Hyderabad and Telangana. Okay, so the same capital you will find. What is the capital of Andhra Pradesh? Hyderabad. Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar. Assam, we have Dispur. Bihar, we have Patna. Kerala, we have Tiruvananthapuram. Madhya Pradesh, we have Bhopal. Maharashtra, Mumbai. Manipur, Imphal. Meghalaya, Shillong. Goa, Panaji. Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Haryana, Chandigarh. Himachal Pradesh, Shimla. Karnataka, Bangalore. Chhattisgarh, we have Raipur. Uttarakhand, Dehradun. Jharkhand, Ranchi. Telangana, Hyderabad. I told you, we divided. Sikkim, we have Gangtok. Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Tirupura, Agartala. Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. West Bengal, Kolkata. Andaman and Nicobar, now we go to the Union Territories. Andaman and Nicobar Island, the capital is Port Blair. Chandigarh. Remember, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, we have Silvassa. Daman and Diu, the capital is Daman. Delhi, also the capital is known as New Delhi. From there, the entire country is governed. Mizoram, sorry children, the state again here. Mizoram is Aswal, Nagaland, Kohima, Odisha, Bhubaneswar, Punjab, Chandigarh, and Rajasthan, we have the capital as Jaipur. The half of the Union Territory, we have Jammu and Kashmir. Remember, in the summers for Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar is the capital, and for the winters, Jammu is capital for Jammu and Kashmir. For Ladakh, the capital is Leh. For Lakshadweep, we have Kavaratri, and for Pondicherry, we have the capital as Pondicherry. So these were the capitals of the states, and I have explained to you the forest of this lesson. With this video, children, I conclude the lesson number 1 for Standard 4. Study well and complete your books in time. Thank you, children.